I'll tell you
will
when we're
never
live.
say the N-word.
What?
Right. Stop, please,
I
Brian.
hate the N-word.
What?
Please, Brian.
Yeah,
That
just like
could be
how
taken
I
different
hate.
ways. Okay.
Just like how
Shut
I
up!
hate.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't talk anymore. We're live.
I.
Don't talk anymore. All of you,
Brian.
shut up.
Okay, Sean said hi.
No, Sean, don't even say that. Don't even say that.
I.
No.
Yo, please, Sean, you're scaring me.
No, you're scaring Kenrick.
You're scaring me, please.
You're scared. Why am
Don't
I
do
dead? Oh wait, Genshin's not even set up on my.
You're making me do super conduct.
Hold up, bro. Genshin's not
Okay.
even set up on my thing.
You
So
do
everybody
super
sees a black
conduct
screen.
now.
Super conduct now. You do
Okay.
electro.
Am I? Oh, that's not good. Let me fix the screen.
No more
Stretch the
electro.
screen.
We're doing cryo.
All right, we're live now.
Oh,
All right, we're
no.
live now. Instead of everybody seeing me dead, why don't I just respawn while I go ahead and do my intro real quick? All right, so I'm gonna hide preview so I don't lag. All right, yo, what's going on, my fellow gamers? Brando here, and today, I said this earlier in a community post that I was going to, or earlier than last community post, I said that I was gonna make a video on my first impressions of Tower of Fantasy, or not first impressions, after or post impressions after finishing the beta, which was like 5 days, and I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the things that I went through on the beta. Despite, you know, I put out a funny moments video on some of the Tower of Fantasy story, some of the cutscenes and stuff. If you haven't watched that, it's already out on my channel. I uploaded it last night. So instead of making a video for my impressions, I'm gonna say it in this stream, just to have more of a discussion. So, you know, it won't be just like me sharing my thoughts or whatever and not being able to respond to anyone. And I'd rather do it live than in the comment section. I mean, I'll still answer stuff in the comment section, but yeah. So I'm joined here by a bunch of people today. Two of which also played the beta with me. That was Toaster and Brian.
So.
And then we're also joined today by Kendrick and Sean, who are known for their phasmophobia dumbasses and stuff.
I'm done. Let me make it clear. I made an account, but there was a wanderer limit, so you know.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. Someone in my comment section said this before. That wait, no, you guys can't even see my game. Someone in my comment section said they weren't able to get into the game, or like they downloaded the game, they had it, they were in, and they just couldn't create a character. It said like wanderer limit reached. If you ever had that, it was just because the beta was full. Like you got the game and everything, but you weren't able to create your character because it was already full. That's that, right? That's what happened if you know, tried to play the beta and there were no spots left. So rest in peace, whoever that happened to. Kendrick being one of them.
Rest in peace, Kenrick.
Yeah, rest in peace, Kendrick. Rest in peace, Kendrick.
Rest in peace, Kendrick.
Rest in peace, Kendrick. So I was gonna make a video mainly because I wanted to go ahead and like show some of the Tower of Fantasy like gameplay and stuff while doing this, or like some of the interface, but I don't think I ever recorded any of the interface. I didn't record myself exploring the interface or anything. I did most of that off cam because yeah, I don't know. That's just how it was. I only clipped some of the story things. So yeah, Tower of Fantasy is very similar to Genshin in a lot of aspects, and that's why I'm even on Genshin right now while streaming this. So that's that. So what do you guys think?
Cookie Shinobu took our mask off. So anyways.
Oh, I haven't even played Cookie ever since she came out. I didn't even try her. So we're gonna be running some domains while. Oh, I'm getting healed. Yeah,
You have to
she's
be
a healer.
close to me for
Jesus,
video.
you do like no type of healing, bro.
Well, I did just get the character.
All right, we're running domains. Let's go. All right, well, and while we do that, I'm gonna talk about. Let's just like talk about Tower Fantasy because like that's what today's stream is mainly about. Well, I'm just gonna be running domains in the back while doing this. And if you guys have any questions about Tower Fantasy, you guys want to add on some things, I have my chat open, so go ahead and do that. Why is Tower Fantasy similar to Genshin? That's just, like, I'm gonna use that as a starter. Well, a lot of the gameplay aspects are similar, like the stamina system, the gacha. No, I think the gacha in Tower Fantasy is very lenient, though. Brian, what do you think? Because I know you've only played, Brian. You've only played a bit of Genshin. You haven't played Genshin that long, but you played Tower Fantasy. You were able to get an SSR mad easily.
Like
Yeah,
20
his first
versus-
20 pulls.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
got
sure
mine.
the
I got mine
rates-
like what 30. The rates are like similar-ish. In Genshin, it's a 0.6% chance to get a 5-star on the banner. Also,
0.75.
yeah, it's 0.70. Wait, 0.75 on fantasy.
Pretty sure it's 0.7.
I thought it was
I'm pretty
0.7.
sure
I thought it was 0.7,
maybe it's
and
0.7.
and then as you summon, it goes up to like what was it, 2%? It was 2%, right?
I'm not sure how the thing goes. Like,
I don't know. I don't know how it scales either, but I'm pretty sure it said that it goes up to 2% as you summon at a certain point. That would be the max of it. That's that. Also, everything that we say in the stream, it could be subject to change because this is from the beta. Hey chat, what's up? Majority of the things that happen or that are said in the stream, they are subject to change. I'm saying that now, so I don't get accused of putting out false information or anything. So this would just be based off of you know, what we experienced in the beta. But I want to start with the gacha. It feels mad lenient compared to Genshin. So like in Genshin, right? You'd get a 5-star and it would reset your pity, right? Your pity, hard pity was like 90 and soft pity starts at 75. In Tower of Fantasy, their pity goes up to 80. And once you pass 80, you're guaranteed an SSR, which is basically a 5-star in there, right? And what else? In Genshin, when you pull a 5-star, your pity resets. Whether it's 20, 30, 50, you pull a 5-star, that pity resets. In Tower Fantasy, your pity does not reset. Your pity stays. So if you pull a 5-star or an SSR at like 50, your pity's gonna stay at 50. And if you go all the way to 80, you're gonna guarantee yourself an SSR. That's what 5-stars are. So that's the pity. I think the pity feels way nice, way better. Yeah, Genshin, and just because you keep that, and that'd be about it. But Genshin still has like that advantage of the soft pity system, where you'd pull it, you know, within like the 75 range, you're pretty much going to get a 5-star in it. And I don't think that it's way better than Tower Fantasy, because Tower Fantasy, your pity goes up as you summon, and it, you know, stays that way, like permanently. Like the further you are in a banner, the higher your chances of getting an SSR. And you know, once you hit that pity, you're getting your SSR no matter what. I was able to pull 3 SSRs in Tower Fantasy. Oh no, 4 actually. 4. Brian, you pulled like 3, right? I pulled 4 because I kept playing. But I pulled Samir twice, the Guns girl.
Yeah, I played for 2 days of it.
Yeah, but you still, you know, you still played it a lot, so you got like a gist of the game.
But yeah, I just didn't want to spoil the full story content if I stopped.
Yeah, that makes sense too. But I wanted to get somewhere. I wanted to get like the full beta experience. Like I wanted to get all the cutscenes from there and whatnot. And even if I play the full game, even rewatching some of I wouldn't mind rewatching some of those cutscenes because they were actually good. And I'm not gonna spoil any of the cutscenes for what else? Alright, I guess we got the pity out of the way. That's pretty lenient. I guess I'll explain the kind of banners. There were 3 banners in Tower of Fantasy. So in Genshin, we have the standard banner, right? You know, you can get any of the base 5-stars. You can get any of the weapons that are there. That's how that works. That's our standard. And we also have the rate-up banner. There's a rate-up weapon banner and a rate-up character banner in Genshin. In Tower Fantasy, my artifact space is full. Oh wait, I don't even need to claim this, right?
No, you don't.
All right, you can start when you're ready.
You guys mind changing domains now?
Go
Or
ahead.
do you still need some more gates?
Up to you.
I mean, you could change it if you want. I don't really care.
It's literally up to you. I don't mind. All right, we're leaving. Okay. Yep. Oh yeah, right. So you got the standard, right? I hope you guys in VC are listening too, because like for those who are in the beta, like Sean and Kenrick, because I'm explaining the pity too. Tower Fantasy
It's okay.
it
I'll
does
figure it out
look
when the
cool.
game comes out.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying it now so you have like you think when you play it you'll be like, oh yeah, I remember Brando talking about this or whatever, something like that. So in Tower Fantasy there are 3 banners, and I don't know if that's a permanent thing, if that's how it's gonna be. But from the beta, there were 3 banners. So there's a purple summon currency that's called Black Nucleus. There's a yellow one. Was it yellow or orange, Brian? Yellow? It was yellow.
It's yellow.
Yellow.
So
And then there was the red one. Red orange. Was it red or orange? I'm gonna call
It's
it
red, gold, and black.
Yeah, red,
Or
gold, and
purple.
black. Red, gold, and black. Oh wait, no,
No, I think it's red, gold, and
purple? No, it's
purple.
purple. It was purple. But it was
Yeah,
called
purple.
Black Nucleus, but it was purple. So
Well, it's black, then black, then it's black.
yeah. Okay.
It's
So
called
in
Black Nucleus.
yeah. So there's three types of banners. So the Black Nucleus, which is the purple summons. I'm gonna call that the shitty standard. There are 2 standards on Tower of Fantasy, and then there's one rate up. The purple banner is the shittier standard, and I'm gonna explain why in a second. The yellow banner is the good standard that has pity, because the purple standard doesn't have pity. And then the third banner is the red one. That's the rate up banner. There's going to be a character when the game releases. I'm assuming they're gonna release a rate up character, and how the rate up works on the rate up banner is when you pull an SSR, then you have a 50% chance for it to be that character. Like in Genshin has a 50-50 system too, right? You pull on a 50-50, I can get Yelan or I can get someone else. Maybe on Yelan's binary, I'm just using it as an example. And the next time, if I don't get Yelan, then the next time I'm guaranteed that. That's not how it works in Tower Fantasy though. That's not how it works in Tower Fantasy. In Tower Fantasy, you have no guarantee. So I guess maybe, I don't know if that's better or worse. People are gonna have different opinions on this, whether it's better or worse. But you aren't guaranteed after the 50-50. So if you pull on the red banner, the rate up on Tower of Fantasy, and you don't get the rate up character, you aren't guaranteed it next time. There's no system like that. So far, from what I've seen, there's just no. It wasn't in the description or anything. It's not there. That's not a thing. So yeah, that's something. But yeah, the thing about the purple standard, or I call it the shittier standard, because it has no pity, and
Lower
yeah,
chances.
yeah, very low chances. What was it, 0.3 chance to get an SSR? That's half of what Genshin offers.
Per SSR.
More speed.
What do you mean per SSR?
I'm pretty sure there's 0.2. Was it 0.3?
No, it was 0.3. I remember, it was like half of Genshin.
Oh.
Busted. Crush.
It was 0.3.
Yeah, no, it's 0.3 then. Yeah, it was just trash rates. I know that.
It's the shitty standard. You can still get SSRs on it, but like the rates are like halved, and you have no pity to like get an SSR or an SR. It's the same thing for 4 stars in Genshin.
We can do it.
On banners that aren't the shitty standard, you're every tempo you're guaranteed an SR, a 4-star character or whatever. Like you're guaranteed that. Not on that purple standard. No, nuh-uh. But like you're gonna summon on it anyway, not because you choose to, like because you convert your currency and you want to do it. Because when you explore in Tower Fantasy, they give you full summons. Like in Genshin, you open a chest and you get like what, 60 Primogems or 50 or some shit like that, or 40. In Tower Fantasy, you do like a tiny puzzle, like you burn this little thingy. Inside of it is a Black Nucleus. Inside of it is a summon. They give you straight up summons in Tower Fantasy. And it's not only the shitty standard ones that you find in the open world, you also find the yellow ones, which is the good standard. Like the one that has pity. You find that in the open world as well. Yeah, they're insanely easier to get compared to Genshin. I mean, Genshin early game, you're able to get grind from Primogems really easily and stuff. Like, you got a lot of things to do and whatnot. In Tower Fantasy, the whole open world is just like,
Gotcha.
you think it'd be the same. Oh, like once you explore everything, it's over for you. But chests respawn. Brian, chests respawn, right?
Chests respawn, and they're also like Tower Fantasy is like an MMO, so it's global. So people can take chests and you don't get them.
You don't share them?
No.
Oh, okay. I mean, I
Then
guess
again,
that'd be
you can just server hop.
server hop.
Fun's over.
Right. Come on, it's not that. You know, it's not that serious.
Gotcha.
No, I mean you can server hop. I think password chests don't stay. I know they don't stay actually because some have vehicle parts.
Rack and ruin.
Things you have to do, like in a prerequisite.
Yeah. I'm assuming there's no duplicates of vehicle parts.
Okay.
So
More speed.
Yo, Gage, you over here.
So chests do respawn in the game
Thank you.
in Tower Fantasy, but the catch is that I guess people can take them from you or whatever. It's open world. That's how Tower Fantasy is. you're gonna see a lot of other players just like out there doing their thing. Yeah, that was the whole point of that first Tower of Fantasy video. It was supposed to be funny. I was trying my best for that one. It took me the whole day to edit yesterday.
Game's up. Fun's over.
10 people just per chest? Most definitely. Yep. Yeah.
More speed.
Yeah. We get. That's how it feels like. But you know what's even worse than that? I don't even remember the last time I saw a chest in this game. Probably when the Chasm came out. It's so. It just feels like you just never open chests in Genshin.
Yeah, but I don't really like the similarity between Genshin and Tower of Fantasy.
No, but like okay, but like when you're like trying to explain a game in like a similar genre, you'd compare it to like a similar game to it.
No, I know what you mean. It's not like you can't compare them. They're basically the same game. It's just one's massive multiplayer. But
yeah, Genshin isn't an MMO. It's just like a single player game that you can play in 4-player co-op.
one of the another thing that I hate is the armor system. It's awful. There's barely any like
I haven't explored too
difference
much into
between
armor.
the pieces of armors. I get the relic system. That's also kind of
yeah,
bad.
yeah, relics. So
Take it easy.
yeah, let me jump on that real quick before we get to armor.
They're called like mattresses. I think.
Yeah.
No, that's not the armor. Armor is its own thing. Mattresses is like the artifact sets. Because you see in Genshin, right?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the other side.
In Genshin related, we're talking about like mattresses. That's what we're calling them. Mattresses are basically like artifact sets in Genshin. Like, but there's only 4 that you put on. And like in Genshin, you put on 5, right? You put on 5 artifacts and you get like a 4-piece or a 2-piece set bonus. In Tower of Fantasy, there is what is it? Is there a 4-piece or only 3-piece, Brian?
3-piece and 5.
No. So how it works is rares are 3-piece set bonuses, but it's a 4-piece in total. How many like the things you have open? But when it comes to SSRs and whole things,
Things are about to get dicey.
Say again?
so there's different rarities for the mattresses.
Right. Yeah.
For rare mattresses, you only need 3 set pieces for the set bonus. For SRs, you need 3 pieces, and for SSRs, you need 2, and then there's an extra one at 4.
Oh wait, they have like an extra, like a 4-piece set bonus?
Yeah, SSRs
So it's a 4 and a 2. Okay. So I mean, in Genshin, I guess that could be compared to like Genshin. We have like 3-star artifacts. We got 4-star, 5-star. But in Tower of Fantasy, the artifacts are also based off characters. Like there's artifacts like pieces that actually have the character face on them. Like they're meant for that character usually.
No, that's not.
Usually. I'm not saying they're the best. Like usually.
The SSR I had was pro, or was king, and his artifact set was kind of trash. For him.
But yeah, it's a little weird. I haven't gotten into mattresses that much in Tower of Fantasy, but they're supposed to be like artifacts on Genshin. And in Genshin, we think of like artifacts as like armor, right? We have the flower for HP, we got the feather for like attack, and like the other three you can kind of do whatever you want. Yeah, I do play on it.
Busted.
Wait, what else do I say? But that's it. Mattresses and artifact are basically like artifacts from Genshin. But you can pull for them. You can pull for them. You can pull for them. Like there's a mattress banner. You can get them without pulling for them, but usually the better ones you get from pulling. That's a questionable system. Mainly because that would make you like decide whether you should pull for a character or for a mattress. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it forces you to like not, because summons are so much easier to get in the game. It forces you not to have to burn all your summon or all your the currency. It was like that black cube. I forgot what it's
Dark
called,
Crystal.
but-
Dark Crystal.
Yeah, you don't have to burn all your dark crystals on character banners
Right.
unless you're like that desperate.
Right. And yeah, so think of it like the kind of like the weapon banner on Genshin. You get absolutely destroyed on the weapon banner on Genshin, right? The pity. What's the pity for mattresses? It wasn't that bad, right? It was like 40. There's like there's a pity for an
40,
SSR on the
50,
mattresses. Yeah.
something around
Once you pull like 40 or 50, you're guaranteed an SSR mattress. And I think it was Brian, it was like 1 piece of the set.
Yeah, it's only 1 piece.
Yeah, it's 1 piece of the set.
Wait. What were you
that
saying
might
you're
be
guaranteed?
that the mattresses 40. Okay, yeah, it is 40.
Yeah. No, but that's not really. The thing about the mattresses is, as you for all the banners, as you roll, you get a currency for every roll for the gold nucleus and the gold nucleus, the banner, and the mattresses. you get a currency where you can just straight up buy the mattress or the weapon that you
Oh,
want.
I love that. I want to add on to that actually. In Tower Fantasy, if you have an SR or SSR that you want to make stronger, say you only care about like one character in the game or some shit like that, and you want to make them the strongest they can. There are constellations, by the way. When you pull a character multiple times, it's the exact same system. There are 6 constellations for every weapon. And you if you pull the same one, of course, you just get a constellation. In Tower Fantasy, as you summon on a banner, you accumulate this currency. You can straight up buy constellations. I love that. It has a what is it? Weekly or monthly reset?
Yeah. It's
But the
probably- I
fact
think
that
it's
the
weekly.
fact that that system is there is amazing, because in Genshin, I would have already had a C6D Luke if that kind of system existed, but it never did. It was never there. The only thing you could buy from the shop in Genshin when you summon are 4 stars, no 5 stars. In Tower Fantasy, you could actually buy duplicate SSRs, and it looks so nice. Honestly, it's amazing. Also, for the rate up character, for the rate up stuff in Tower Fantasy, if you do not get that character or their weapon, I mean, you can straight up buy the character with currency that you get from summoning. It's amazing. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Wait, can you?
You can.
I
Yes,
thought
you can.
had
You can.
to-
You can. The revolver. I saw the revolver there. It was
I
in the
thought you had
shop.
to pull. Yeah, but.
No.
you
That's
had
for
to pull it
duplicates.
once.
No. Yeah. You could do that for duplicates when you have the character, but for only the rate up character. For the rate up character, if you get a certain amount of the currency, you can straight up buy them. But if you have a character, like say you have like King, if you have King and they don't have rates up or anything, you could buy duplicates for them. You could buy duplicates for any character you have, but for the rate up character, you can straight up buy them. Like that's all, I saw that there. That's 100%. And also I don't want to like make it look like I'm ignoring chat or anything, but Tower Fantasy combat does feel like Kurtzspell. I'm not even gonna lie, it feels a lot like Kurtzspell. It feels like Genshin and Kurtzspell like in one game.
It feels more like Soul Worker, not really Kurtzspell in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, I felt the
Because
Irwin gun
no.
combo.
I think the thing I don't really like about Tower Fantasy is there's like nothing that's different from other people. Like there's no real like that's another thing I hate about Genshin. Like you don't really have that much, you know, that makes you different, like classes and MMOs.
I mean, there is diversity in the fact that you play 3 different like weapons. Like,
Yeah, but
if you
there's
think
always
about
gonna
it,
be like,
no,
oh,
I don't think like the same 2 people are ever gonna like in a party or something. You're never gonna have people playing the exact same stuff. There's gonna be some sort of difference. After I defeat the shit out of this ruin guard, I wanna quickly talk about that in case people don't know that yet. About how the characters quote unquote work in Tower Fantasy. Guys, kill it already. Shit. Spencer, why are you doing like 800 damage, bro? Please don't. God, bro. Okay. All right. So, right. As I was gonna say, in Genshin, you see rate up banners and weapons and stuff. In Genshin, you pull for characters and you pull for weapons. In Tower Fantasy, when you pull on banners or when you pull on a banner where you see there's a character there, you pull for the character, but you don't pull for the character most of the time. I mean, you can still pull for the character. You can play them.
No, there's
you can play as a character.
one thing
But
what? Yeah, you can actually get buffs for playing as the character.
What buffs?
So they have likability rates,
Right.
and if you increase their likability, they get something called traits. So if you use that character, you get their trait. For example, King, if you get his likability high enough, if you play as King, you use his trait, which is pretty much lifesteal.
Oh
So-
yeah, you're right.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's
there's
only for playing the character?
You know
Yeah.
the first like 4-star character they gave us all? Yeah, see,
Yeah.
her trait was like if you use a specific person, she's like stronger or whatnot. I had that specific person, but I never used her thing.
Oh, I didn't know that. So that I'm learning some stuff new as well. I didn't know that you get traits or you get buffs for playing the character. Okay,
Another
but
thing.
okay,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. So I just wanted to explain the system, like in case people don't know that, like you know, they're like, oh yeah, you get to just play as the character or whatever. When you pull for a character, yes, you get the character, and you can play as a character if you really want to, and level up their big buffs or whatnot. I don't know much about that. Brian knows more, but When you pull for a character in this game, you really pull for them for their weapon. That's what you pull for them for. As soon as you unlock a character, you unlock their weapon, straight up. So King, for example, the character on my thumbnail of this stream right now, it looks very similar to Dilu. Yeah, that's King. He uses a sight. So if you pull for that character and you get that character, right? You get that character's weapon. You get to use a sight.
Oh.
You get your MMO character gets to use a sight, and you get to look mad cool doing it. So yeah, just want to clear that up because Why is he spinning? Why did we kill him before he started spinning? Yeah,
because we weren't targeting him.
Target him. In Tower of Fantasy, you pull for their weapon. The guns that I have, they're from a girl named Samir.
She gave you a heal.
She uses dual guns. And yeah, so I get to use dual guns now.
Disappear.
Toaster, 5,000 damage per. Oh no, I saw the 12. I saw the 12. I saw it.
That's from my jeans.
Gotcha.
Wait, that was you, Kendrick?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right, your gene does more damage than his. Joe.
I mean, I don't.
My artifact space is full. Can I please get rid of it before you start again?
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna go get myself some condensed resin. So yeah.
Sure, go ahead. I'm gonna level up stuff. But yeah, that's how the character's pulling in that. Combat feels mad nice. I play guns. I absolutely love the gun combo.
The combos are nice, but like the combat itself doesn't feel that great.
What do you mean? Just jump in the sky and just start like shooting guns, like bullets?
Yeah, but like you're never really running like good. I don't know how to describe it. For example, like for me, the guns I use them for the air attack, and then I just use the scythe for everything else because there's no matter what I did, the damage would never be the same as the scythe, and you get nothing special from swapping between weapons. So I mean, obviously some constellations.
There are like buffs and stuff like clearing debuffs on yourself and nearby players and healing over time.
But that's every time you Fantasia.
No, it's not when you Fantasia. It's like literally you could have it when your weapon charges up.
Yeah, I know, but Fantasia just clears all debuffs.
Okay, that I didn't know. The 2.1 live stream. Oh, if you're talking about the 2.1, do you mean 2.8? If you're talking about Genshin, I'm reacting to the 2.8 live stream on Saturday, so look out for a video there. No spoilers, please. Also, yeah, the combat in Tower of Fantasy just feels mad nice, to me at least. Oh, CN version of TOF. Okay, no, I didn't see it. I'm waiting just for the game to come out so I can just play the thing myself. But I mean, everybody's waiting for the global to come out. I wanted to keep playing.
Did they say anything about when it's coming out?
It's supposed to be like before the end of the year.
Good roll.
So it could be literally next month. It could be the month after that. It just can't be after 2022.
Knock out the rest of the work.
And like the fact that they open pre-registration, it's on Steam right now, Brian. Tower Fantasy. You could go like I forgot what you do to games that are about to come out on Steam, wish list or some shit. But like, it's already on Steam. Tower Fantasy is already on Steam for PC players. It's already you can pre-register. That's been out. I already retweeted that. I posted it.
Yeah, no, I see that.
Yeah, you can pre-register for Tower Fantasy, but people who played in the beta, they already have accounts, so they don't need to pre-register. Also, I should probably give her some artifacts.
I just don't like I don't know, gacha. I feel like there's too many gacha RPGs.
You think?
I feel like the gacha RPG just because
there's still a thrill. There's still a thrill to like gacha, Brian.
Well, there was a thrill, but we played the beta, so I lost a little bit of that.
Google Play as well. Yeah, it is on mobile. It is on mobile as well.
Yeah.
It's for PC and mobile.
Me again, Toaster.
Even the beta was.
Wait, don't start without me. Wait. I'm so clear artifacts.
I'm upgrading feather, so I'll invite you again.
I'm gonna love some random shit. Here's Inyan. You can have your defense artifact.
The only thing I like about Tower Fantasy, I guess, is the joint operation being wave systems instead of.
Being what?
Being waves instead of just like, go clear this dungeon.
Is it waves?
I'm pretty sure it's waves, isn't it?
You think it's waves? I've done a joint operation before, and it was like literally clearing a domain.
Was it clearing a domain?
Did you do something else?
I'm not sure.
Also, why did it log me out of my chat?
Yeah, you should go fix that.
You're not worthy.
I mean, I'm still alive. It's just that it closed my chat for some reason.
You know, really.
But
Navigating the world is a whole
I
lot easier
have
with
to
a few
like
different
choose.
identities to choose from. Need me to come up with
Okay, I
some for you?
upgraded the feather to 20. It gave me EM. That's fine.
Brian, I do have a question.
What's up?
What do you think about King?
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. SSRs have tier 2s. After
I have to
hitting-
do all this
hitting-
captcha stuff, bro. I swear
If
to
you hit
God.
Constellation 3, it changes the characters.
Does it? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Oh, is
obviously
that
it
what
doesn't
that
matter
other?
because
Is that what
Meryl's
that
best
other
girl,
thing that we
but
saw was? Like the other costumes for them? Is that what that was?
No, that's a 3-star.
yes.
Wait, is that what you
That is when
just
you get
changing the way they
3-star.
look, or changes the gameplay of the character?
That it changes the way they
Good
look and the
roll.
weapons.
Oh
so
yeah, the
it's all
3-star.
different
Maybe
weapon
I'll
out.
take one more day off.
God, I hate
and
authenticated.
knock out
Why?
the rest
Why
of
does
the
this
work
randomly
list
just
if I
log
need
me out of
to.
my chat, bro? I swear to God.
Don't know, but I invited you and you're not here.
Well, yeah, because I'm doing.
It says there's it says gates is in both slots, but one of the slots
Yeah.
there's nothing there.
I literally just did the capture for the cars, bro. I swear to God. Select all
Like-
the squares of cars in it.
It would have been cooler if they did armor sets as specific buffs to certain. Obviously, armor sets come with random rolled attributes, so you
Right.
could build for like full frost or full whatever. But I feel like it would have been cooler if there was like sets for like staff, sets
Navigating the
for
world is a whole lot
certain
easier with
weapons.
a few
That way
different
you can
identities
like
to choose from.
easily display
Need me to
your
come up with
DPS
some for
weapon
you?
for like parties and joint operations and whatnot and raids.
Hey Felix, we're talking on stream here about Tower of Fantasy.
What's that?
It's
It was,
it's an MMORPG.
The new hottest game of the summer.
Shut
Oh.
up.
You
Imagine
mean
if it
like
does end up- I
Valorant
don't
last year?
know. Yo, shut up.
Whatever happened to that, Brando?
What's Valorant?
Oh,
I'm
you
here-
should
I'm
ask
actually-
George about that.
I'm actually here trying to fix my chat because it just logged me out for no reason.
I see.
It didn't stop my stream, which I'm
Huh,
thankful for.
Good roll.
That's
All
good.
right. Maybe
So,
Now I gotta
so
select all the
the-
images of fire hydrants on
knock out the
it.
rest of the
Oh.
work once I'm feeling up to it.
Are you
Yep.
a bot, Brando?
And then you're gonna see like the tiniest bit of the fire hydrant in one of them. You're gonna be like, yo, I have to pick it now.
Yep.
And then it says, yeah, no, that's not a fire hydrant. Sorry.
It says, Aw,
It sounds like you're a bot.
I'm a bot now. That's literally I've been
Yep.
sitting on this artifact screen like an idiot.
Damn.
I can't get my chat back.
What a loser, am I
I'll
right,
just look
guys?
I'll just look at it through my phone. Screw the capture shit. I'm
Oh,
looking.
yeah,
I'm
by the
looking
way,
at. I'm looking at live chat on YouTube, by the way.
That's good. Toaster.
I'm looking at chat on YouTube. So if people are on
Hmm?
Twitch, I can't see chat because
Bunny girl
um,
or demon girl?
my chat shot myself or shot itself.
That is a very hard question. I will answer it later.
What should I draw?
Do both. No, like
Alright.
it's gonna be a bunny girl that's a demon. Do it.
Felix is a creative. Felix is a creative guy. Okay, let him do his thing. All right.
Hey,
So
alright.
I did not get much into the armor, Brian. So what were you saying about the armor? What exactly does armor do?
Brian?
To be honest, I could talk mostly on the armor because I was like heavily focused on combat power when I played the Tower of Fantasy beta.
No,
I think
yeah. That's what I'm asking.
I was going crazy with the combat power, but so the armor like has the variety in terms of getting randomly rerolled attributes when you get the armor. So things like ice damage increased or ice resistance, like certain elemental increases elemental resistance.
Right.
I don't remember if they had like crit increases and things like that, but the armor pieces themselves had crit damage and whatnot. The only thing I was saying is that it would have been cooler if it was instead of again with these type of games you're just gonna get the elemental resonance, and it's like not really diverse. It's kind of boring in my opinion, the armor sets, because if it was something like canon
Wait,
specific
hold up.
armor
Question.
sets, what's up?
Brando, join.
So hold up, I'm leaving the domain now. So artifacts or mattresses and armor, they have their own set bonuses. Armor has set bonuses too.
Armors do not have set bonuses. They
Oh.
just each individual piece has its own stat.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's like higher armors that would do that, but so far that's how
From
it's
what we
been.
played, we haven't exactly done much joint operations together either. So I can't really say much for the co-op, but I want to assume that it would actually be fun. Because I was trying to like solo join operations. I did the one that was at my level, and I got through it. They were kind of like it was just me clearing a domain, like in Genshin, for example. But
Which
when
is
I put
boring,
it when
in
I
my
put it
opinion.
when I put it on the harder difficulty, everything just became so tanky. It was unbearable. And I got through like the whole beginning part. When I got to the boss, oh man. When I got to the boss, I got one comboed. I got one comboed. He has like one of the bosses at least had this combo where I'd get knocked into the air, like some slashes or some shit. I like fall to the ground and take fall damage and just die. It would be that. There is a difficulty. Like obviously, well, I wasn't well built or anything. No, actually, I leveled up all my stuff. But
Take it easy.
I got chopped. Okay, it was
Yeah,
a hard,
but
it was a
you
higher
weren't-
combat level. It was a higher combat level too. So I expected to get chopped. So there are things that you're not gonna, you know, be able to just clear on your own. You're gonna need help with some of the things. Oh, another thing, world bosses. They're like these world bosses that are out in the open world. Never tried fighting any of them.
Yeah, they're literally just like elite, like you know the little elite bosses in Genshin, like
The only
flower
difference
and
would
stuff.
be that they're just way stronger, right?
Busted.
It's kind of just. I haven't seen if they had like things like second phases or anything. If they did that before, but knowing they probably don't. To be honest with you.
So do you think we would have been able to kill one?
Probably. I mean, the first one, yeah, probably. It was a fire plant, or no, I think it was a plant, so I'm pretty sure it was like fire was the most effective against it,
Quietly now.
Right.
and I'm using like the scythe as my main weapon, so probably wouldn't be that hard. When I fought it for a little bit with a bunch of randoms, but it's like
Quietly now.
its patterns consistent. It doesn't really change or anything. It didn't really have like a second phase, I don't think.
Right.
I didn't take the whole fight though, but I don't know. I don't like the especially if it's a world boss. I think you should have second phase. That would be cool. Fighting the same pattern over and over is kind of boring.
That goes for any game.
Yeah, no, but the second phase would be nice.
But like, I think when we get farther, there are like way more areas that we didn't see yet. Like, I know you saw like some kind of ice area.
Quietly now.
Yeah, there was the winter area. That's going
Yeah,
in.
I did not see that area in the story. So like, it was just an area that they didn't want us to go ahead and explore. But there are more areas in Tower of Fantasy than the video that I had put out. 10 plus people if you want to take 30 minutes. If you don't want to take 30 minutes. Yeah, that's the thing. We saw it when we were early game, and we were like, yeah, we can't fight that thing. So,
Yeah, he has a crazy amount of HP.
yeah. And you need
Like,
or someone in the comments said you need like 10 plus people, or if you don't want to take 30 minutes to fight it.
it was bad. Well, later into the beta, it wasn't that bad, but it was like the health that it had was crazy.
Which one of you
Plus,
left the
I'm
domain?
talking about full.
Oh, I did.
I had a
actually.
full.
Okay.
I had a full SR set for the what SR set was it?
Still like resin, Brando?
It was the SR set where if you have more enemies around you, you
Yeah.
do more damage.
That was a set.
And I just, yeah, it was an SR set that I used on my scythe, and I just mixed that with. So the boss spawns like these little hornets or something. I don't remember. I'm trying best from my memory, but we just wait for those to spawn, and then I just abuse my artifact set, and even with that, barely get any damage. That's why I just left.
No. Well, I mean, that's
very,
how.
very tanky.
That's how. A battle royale in TOF. I never saw that. I know there's PvP in the game.
A lot of people, yeah.
No, what was it? Is it Apex League? Is that what the PvP is?
I'm not sure.
I think there was a tab called Apex League, and I think that was the PvP one. That's,
Like, I would be the first person to get into PvP, but I don't know. I just didn't do it.
Oh. Well, I haven't done PvP. That's like one of the few things that I didn't get to see. So I wouldn't know. Yeah, okay, yeah, I was right. Apex League. Okay, yeah. I know that there's PvP in the game, and I would love to try it. When like the global comes out, but I did not try it in the beta. I did not try it. I was too busy like.
Yeah, I did not try it either.
Brian, I'm ashamed. You love PvP.
I do. I was a very big PvP fiend.
You were also fighting over the rankings.
It was. The problem is with the rankings. Also, I'm not sure if that's how it works, but the stupid shit that I read for the rankings is if someone has an older account than you and you're fighting for a spot, they get the spot, which is just beyond stupid.
That does sound dumb.
Yeah, it's just beyond stupid.
But like, no, I mean like you said you read about that, right? It's not actually. Is that actually how it works?
I mean, that's the notification that's the thing. Like when you go to leaderboards, that's the little info tab. That's what it tells you.
Oh.
So that is stupid, but
hurts.
if that's how it is, then that's
Brian,
how it
it's
is.
okay. PvP leaderboards, Brian. You know what to do.
Nah, I would have added like combat score leaderboards or something. That would have been nice. Because then I could see like who had the highest. I know there's one person that was pretty high in leaderboards. It was like, again, people are making Genshin Impact characters. I already seen official, and then one of the leaderboards was Kaching.
Yeah, I saw the Kaching one as well. Yeah.
Yeah, she had like a good. Dude, she was like, there's no way. She had like armor that was when the joint operations were broken. She was like on NA, but in a completely different region. There's no way. Yeah, she had like full armor sets. I couldn't do that. I was like 1,000 combat power behind her.
Okay, the character customization is also nice. Also, Brian,
Yeah.
there is black and white in Tower Fantasy. I got a comment on my first impressions video, and it was literally there was like return to default, right? There was that button to like go back to the default color, right? And right next to it, Brian, was custom dye.
What are you talking about?
Character customization.
Oh, you're talking about for character customization. Oh.
Yeah,
No,
colors.
the only thing is the character customization was like super female favored, so
You think?
that's kind of how every MMO is.
I think they have some
But
good male hairstyles.
You are tripping.
Brian, no, you were thinking over the eyes. That's what you were thinking over.
I was. No, it's because of like Pesky baited me into a preset, and the presets are so bad in that game. Like the presets just have to be memes. They're just so awful
Are they actually?
and hilarious. Oh man, if you've seen the presets, did Pesky not make you? Oh, but you already created your character before, so that's
Yeah,
why.
no, I made my character. before
Dude,
you
they
guys.
are so bad.
I haven't seen them, so I can't really say much.
They're literally just funny. Like,
No,
I don't-
you actually spent so long. No, see, that's the thing. We spent so much time looking for like black and white in the color wheel. We just couldn't find it, and there it was. It was under custom, and like we didn't even see that. I had to look back at a comment in my first impressions video because I didn't know where black or white was in the color scheme. I'm like, wait, is that not a thing? Can you not do that? You know, those are like typical colors that you put on your character, like your hair color or something. You know?
Yeah.
Take it
I
easy.
mean, I made Tartaglia anyway, so it's okay.
Yo. So talking
I
about
forgot who I was
headphones.
making. I was trying to make nice. That's what I was trying to make, but I ended up making Tartaglia anyway, so it is what it is. I mean, it's not surprising people are gonna make Genshin Impact characters. I don't even play Genshin, but
Version. Okay, I haven't seen anything in the CN version of Tower Fantasy. I don't know what's going on there. I only know, and everything that I'm saying is solely based off of what was in the
Take it
beta.
easy.
That's all I'm talking about in this stream.
yeah.
'Cause-
Plus, we didn't even get to experience too many joint operations because they hate NA.
Oh yeah, no, there was this thing in NA, right? I got to throw this out there. I gotta throw this out there, even if it makes TOF look bad just a little bit. Like, holy shit, we weren't able to play joint operations for like the first 2-3 days, and it was like broken for NA. It was only for NA. Any other region, joint operations worked perfect in co-op. It was perfectly fine. And in NA, first 2-3 days, we didn't get to play joint operations. Me and Brian were just like every time we would try to load into a joint operation, it would just disconnect us from the server, and we couldn't play for like 10-20 minutes because the server didn't want us to play. And that was that. Joint operations was completely bugged for NA. It did not work.
That was
Sounds annoying.
Yep.
I mean, okay, yeah, probably. If I did look at that, maybe I would have even more hope in the game. But I already have hope in the game for what it is right now. I had fun playing guns. I enjoy the game. I want it to come out. I want to play it. I want to experience the game. I'm willing to experience it. So I'm not like having a problem of like debating on whether to play the game or not. It's just more of like my impressions of the game. And like I do not want to just sugarcoat the game and say it's like the best game ever or whatever, because there's obviously things in it that, you know, could be better. Like sometimes in the combat it can get a little clunky. If you're trying to target one thing, you'd be like targeting another because it only targets whatever's the closest to you. Like, that's just one example.
Take it easy.
I'm still willing to experience the game, even through it like being through bugs and trouble and whatnot. I'm looking to experience it still,
Quiet now.
because there's a lot of things in the game that are, you know, worth playing it. There's the pity looks promising. I don't feel like I'm gonna get absolutely destroyed. I mean, maybe I will, but you know, I have pity to fall back on.
Take it easy.
And if I pull things early, I wouldn't feel bad on like losing my pity like in Genshin. You have a hope for pulling things, and even if you don't pull it, you can just buy it straight up in the shop, which is nice. When I play Genshin, yeah, I know that there's a tab thing, but like, you know, obviously you're not thinking about that when you're fighting. You just want to left click whatever's the, like, you know, you walk up to something and you just like left click it. Like, we don't think to like just press tab. Obviously there are a lot of tab target MMOs. I don't speak as if I've not played others or whatever. There are tab MMOs and stuff, but like Tower of Fantasy is action combat. It doesn't feel tab combat, even if that's a thing in there. The action combat feels nice, and I'm glad it's action combat. Because action combat, you get to do your own thing. It's not like you know, you have to like target a specific thing. You have to like click on it and then you can attack it or something. You know. I have a lot of hope for the game. That's why I'm even making videos on it and stuff, and even talking about it. But you know, when we experience more of it, we'll see. We'll see more things. I don't know what you're seeing on the China version, but if there is a lot more like better stuff coming, then I look forward to it. Hey, even if I don't know about it, I still look forward to it. But what I really look forward to doing is like trying out more of the co-op stuff, because I didn't get to do that. Unlike NA, they bullied the shit out of NA. I swear, not actually, but you know, it was just we couldn't play joint operations for like 3 days, and I still didn't get to play joint operations with him, because like he stopped playing like 2 days before the beta finished.
And do the entire thing.
Yeah, you stopped playing 3 days in, I stopped playing 2 days in. That's kind of what happened.
Yeah.
You kept
I
playing.
think I stopped playing at 0 days in.
Yo, yeah, because Wanderer creation limit was reached.
Yeah, which was annoying, but sorry.
Oh, a map for it? I mean,
Like the beta
I don't
was
know.
fun to play. I enjoyed playing the beta, but there's just like a lot of things that I don't really like too much. But
let's hear it.
then again, I'm more used to like the normal MMOs.
Like where you pick a class and they just like go and do stuff.
Heavy BDO player.
Yeah, that sounds more like you. But like,
I enjoy sitting in one area grinding for 4 hours. I don't like the Genshin daily commissions get off the game. Because I'm sorry, the sad truth is that's what Tower Fantasy is probably gonna be.
I mean, I started thinking that too. Maybe like
You can't add daily commissions and not expect it to be like that.
yeah, but like Brian, you get a full ass summon from a daily commission in here. I mean, it's a shitty standard, but like, wait, don't you also get dark crystals from dailies? I don't remember.
I think so. I just
Dark
do it for the
crystals is what you
XP.
use to buy any of the currency, any of the summon currency. That's basically the primo gems of that game. Huge map.
I think if they incorporate things like the PvP into, I don't know if they did already, but like things like Guild Wars would be really cool.
Oh yeah, they're crews, or that's what they called it, right? Crews.
Yeah, they had
Or
crews.
something, yeah.
That would be. That makes it look
really
like
cool.
that makes it look like we could do like guild raids or some shit. That would be cool. But
Yeah.
once again, that was only the beta. There's probably more things coming or whatnot. That's why we have to play it and see it for ourselves, you know.
Show begins. Gotcha.
As for the roadmap or sand map, maybe like a new area or whatnot. I'm honestly not that interested in looking into like that, cause I want to like see it in game rather than, you know, I know I'm still gonna be impressed either way, cause like the map for Tower of Fantasy does look nice too. It's not like
Beg for mercy. Quiet
you know,
now.
Genshin, you're kind of like locked in Mondstadt and Leeway, and you have to do more stuff to get to Inazuma. You can kind of just free roam all the way to like the last area or whatever. Because I know that, like I said, there's an ice map. I know there was like some kind of snow map or
Free
something.
roam.
I never got there, but Brian went there because he was exploring too much.
Rack and ruin.
Well, there was not much else to do. I was like really enjoying the mount system. It was nice.
The what?
It's like playing Genshin without having to run around the game. And
Oh, the
having
mount?
mounts.
I forgot about the mounts. Like halfway into the game, I forgot about mounts.
No, I could not forget about that.
No, I forgot about it mainly because what do you call it? I was like jetpacking and mechanical arming everywhere. It was the best.
Let it frost. Gotcha.
That kind of travel feels mad
I
nice.
condemn
Traveling.
you.
I look forward
So,
to
like-
it. Yeah, I look forward to it if there's bigger things coming.
Quietly now.
I'm definitely. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. The only thing I just didn't.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
like, but Brian, think about it. It was only me and you playing. Now imagine you get like a whole group of friends and you start playing.
Well, yeah. I get what you're trying to say. I'm not saying the game is bad. It's just like, I don't know. I'm really, like, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a daily commission game, and I don't want it to be a daily commission game. But it's
I don't want it.
probably-
I don't want it to be that as well. Honestly, the whole
Because
reason
I know they have, like, a
I'm
resin
starting.
system.
I'm starting. Yeah, no, they do have some kind of like resin system, but I can't talk about like that much because I've only done like one thing about it. Joint operations is something that takes resin, and you open a chest in the domain, and that costs resin. And you can like spend half your resin in like one domain. I'm pretty sure. I don't know how that system works. That could be the like either the rise or downfall of the game. I don't know. I'm not gonna say much more about that because I haven't dived into that deep. But I really hope it doesn't become a daily commission game, something like Genshin, where you just get on, do your dailies, spend your resin, get off like that. Because Genshin, because it is like that, it's kind of like a side game. You can't like sit there and play Genshin as a main game unless you're a new player. Unless you're a new player who literally just started the game, you can play it for hours and hours and hours. But then when you finish all the story quests and like all the everything, you're kind of just sitting here like, that's how Genshin feels
Yeah,
right
now games are trying to become domain grinds instead of like mob grinds.
Yeah, I would prefer mob grinding. I'm
would definitely prefer mob grinding.
332,000 my XP bar out of 340k, right? I'm AR 60 basically. In like the next couple of days, I will be AR 60. That's the max level in Genshin. I'm literally about to become the max level in Genshin. I've been logging on, doing my daily stuff, and that's it. And like my count would look like cracked or whatever because I've spent so much time spending resin or whatever on it. But that's all. I log on, do my commissions. I'm gonna start burning out of Genshin eventually. I'm not burning out of it now. Don't get me wrong. I will play other games like Tower of Fantasy, and I will still play Genshin on the side. That's what I think of Genshin as right now, like kind of like a side game. I can't sit here and play Genshin for hours and hours and hours and hours because there's nothing for me to do, right? But Tower of Fantasy, I'm hoping it's one of those games that you can actually play, like without waiting for dailies and stuff, without like waiting for resin to recharge or something. Like that's the kind of game that I'm looking for to keep playing, to grind, or to do stuff. So this doesn't mean I'm going to stop playing Genshin. Don't get that idea in your head. You'll see me on Saturday. I'm going to upload a video about the 2.8 reveal stream. I'll see you guys there, by the way. I hope to see all of you there. It'd be great. But yeah, so don't worry about that. I'm still going to play it on the side. All right, now I have high hopes for Tower of Fantasy. Hopefully, when the global release comes out, hopefully it's good. That's all I'm saying. Hold up. Reason Genshin's a daily commission game because it has literally nothing else to do. TOF just alone in the beta had way more stuff you can do. It did have a lot of stuff because it was a
Well,
big
okay.
slab.
The thing is, it had a lot of stuff because you just started the game.
Right.
Genshin, when you first started the game,
Yeah.
you had a lot of stuff. to do.
It's the same
I'm
scenario,
talking about
yeah.
after you're done with the story quests and whatnot, you're going to be done. It's going to turn into a commission game. Obviously, you can use joint commissions, but that's just domains, is it not?
Right.
So would it not just be the exact same as Genshin? Daily commissions are domains.
I just hope, like aside from like the resin type thing and like daily commissions, I just hope that there's something that you can do without either of those things that isn't exploring. Like, and even if it is exploring, like the chest respawn that got my hopes up because you can grind summons like without having to wait a whole ass day, right? Because the shit's
Well, I don't know
respawn.
if the chests drop something, do they?
No, they do. The chest literally drops summons. And the currency sometimes. Kendrick, you're outside of the. Not gonna question it. Not gonna question it, Kendrick. Not gonna question it.
I honestly didn't think he got there that fast.
I'm not gonna question it.
Gotcha.
It's alright, I can still heal him from this side.
But yeah, I hope like unlike Genshin that doesn't really have any end game stuff, because like there's so many people that complain about Genshin not having an end game, and like the only answer to that would be like oh yeah, Spiral Abyss. I already beat Spiral Abyss earlier today, and like once you beat Spiral Abyss, hey, it's just another way to get Primo gems. That's it. This isn't a whole like a shit on Genshin praise Tower Fantasy stream. This is just comparisons and like hoping that it can do some of the things that Genshin didn't do. Like that's what
Already,
Okay, I'll bring them over to you.
PvP, but
Get
like, I enjoy that they're adding. I didn't get to experience it, but PvP is definitely an up.
Oh yeah, PvP. Oh man, dude. I mean, okay, hold up. Another comment. I mean, way more endgame stuff that you can do. What you do in Genshin, Spiral Abyss events. Yeah, that's literally. I just said that. That's all you do in Genshin. But if there's actually endgame stuff like you're saying in Tower of Fantasy, then I can't wait to experience it.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm hoping there is, but
Yeah, that'd be it. That'd literally be it. That's the whole discussion thing here. Whether Tower Fantasy could actually be like the predecessor for Genshin, and then like other games are coming out, like Blue Protocol. That's like I don't know when that's coming out. That's also a thing. And then I heard about people saying like the killer of Genshin, this other game called Wuthering Waves. I saw the trailer on that, and that's it. I like no gameplay. I saw a little bit of gameplay clips or whatever. It literally looks the same. Unless they actually go into systems and stuff, I'm not gonna praise that game. I can't do that. I got to actually play Tower Fantasy, so I could speak from playing in the beta. That I have some hopes for that game. But other games, everything is trying to just copy Genshin nowadays. All the newer MMOs, like Blue Protocol though. Blue Protocol, it's gonna look the combat's gonna look similar to Genshin, but it's not a. I don't think it's a gacha game. Like Blue Protocol is a class-based game, which I'm also gonna try that out when that comes out. Definitely giving that a try, because class-based RPGs, that's like the basis of everything. Right? MMO gacha or MMO, yeah, gacha MMOs, they're great and they're all right, but like the classic, like class-based MMOs, like they will always have a special place in my heart.
Like a grind, like I play MMOs.
Yeah, that too.
I just the thing I love about MMOs are two things: market systems and just mob grinding for drops.
Yeah.
I love like auction stuff. That's fun. Obviously, Tower Fantasy did not really display much of that. The only thing I've seen so far for mob grinding was vehicles.
Oh, hell yeah.
I know vehicle parts. Yeah, that's literally it. I haven't seen much mob grinding.
Probably one of the best things, in my opinion, about Tower Fantasy has to be like it looking mad free-to-play friendly. Right now, it is looking insanely free-to-play friendly from how the summoning system works and stuff. But if they go and make it something like Genshin, they add like a whale system where after getting a certain amount of SSRs, you'll get this like something like wishing invocation on the weapon banner. You wouldn't know this, Brian, but they added this thing like a while back to Genshin where if you pull 2 5-star weapons, your third one's guaranteed to be one of the ones that you pick.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. Like that's like a clear like whale system. Like you're not gonna do that as a free to play. It's just not. It's not happening unless you're the luckiest person in the world. But we don't talk about the luckiest person in the world, okay?
David,
you get what I'm trying to say. I just hope it stays free to play friendly the way I see it. And I have my hopes for the game. I have my hopes. It's not no false hopes. Also, there's an Electroculus here. Whose world is this again? Toaster, come here.
where are you? You up top?
No. You're actually at the bottom.
Man, I can't wait to collect all the Animoculuses.
Oh, no, we're above you. We're above you, most definitely.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to collect it. Wait, Animoculus,
Yeah.
Where?
I gotta collect all of the nucleuses again.
Oh, shut up. Those are not Animoculus. That's not a one-time buff thing.
Alright,
That's what when I hear Animoculus, I think of like a one-time buff thing.
I gotta go collect all the Animoculuses.
My homie named Brian, same. Oh yeah, that's not my. I mean, yeah, I could call him a homie, but he's my brother.
Okay, where are you now, Brando?
We just both like we both love grinding stuff. That's what we share in common. We love grinding shit.
I am a very, very
How's that?
decent grinder.
He's the one who played most of the beta with me, and that's why he has a lot to say about it. He got further than me at a certain point, and then he just stopped playing. That's why he has a lot to say.
I was also just going for decking out my entire kit, so
Yeah, that too.
that's all I really played for. I enjoy being competitive more than anything.
Right.
I have to pass that one person. I forgot their name already, but I have to pass their combat power.
Yeah, it's gonna get competitive in like PvP and stuff. Although I feel like it's gonna be one of those games that heavily rely on stuns.
Watch the PvP.
But-
Imagine it's just PvP without stun.
But no, I saw some gameplay on like the PvP, and someone did say that there's a lot of stuns and stuff, but it's not like infinite combo. You can't like infinite stun because the cooldowns are too long and stuff on certain things. And you
Probably
just
could.
shut up, Brian.
You probably could. Dude,
I
the
have my
Thunder
hopes.
Halberd, you can literally M1 5 times and then just dash in place and then just go back and start the combo again. That's an SR.
It's okay, Brian.
Speaking on like the site has a 45 hit combo, like
Okay, but yeah, that's the site though. The site is supposed to have a 45 hit combo because that's how you make it fair and balanced.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, that's how it's done. Like, I think we said a lot about Tower of Fantasy. Are we like missing any like subjects or something?
I don't think so.
No, I didn't get to play.
Kendrick,
But
you
don't
poor,
worry, when it
poor
releases.
guy. You didn't even get into the. You got into the beta, but you didn't get into the beta at the same time because you didn't create your character before it closed.
Listen,
You
to all
poor
you lucky
soul.
people that, to all you lucky people that got to play, I'm happy for you. I'm happy. Very,
Alright.
very happy.
Yeah, leave a like. For all the people who didn't get into the beta, like they need this. They need this.
But don't worry, on release, I'll definitely play it. Definitely give it a try.
Yeah,
Definitely.
let's go.
Isn't that what you said about Valorant last year?
Felix, only you would say that about Valorant. Shut the hell up.
You see, in terms of Valorant, I actually got into the beta the very last week. And I got
y'all,
killed for like 1
y'all
week.
played the beta and we're like, it's gonna be the next big game.
Yeah, but that's
how
how it usually looks. That's how it usually looks. But that's the thing. You go into like a new game with like a bunch of friends or whatever, and like that's how it'll look. PvP
I mean,
stun
realistically, though, it was kind of the next big game.
yeah, it was. It really was.
It's-
And
even
it
if
still
they
is.
dropped
It still
it
is.
still
Oh
was.
yeah, yeah. So another comment. Yeah, PvP stun heavy. It does take skill though. So if you're good, you're gonna be high ranks.
Ah, I blocked you.
So I mean, yeah, I got the
Uh-huh.
feel for that. That like some of the things you're gonna have to like get a feel for the
Yeah.
combat, or else you're just gonna be spamming buttons. You're like, I don't think. I think that.
But when it comes to MMOs, it's usually like, I don't know if the PvP is like that, but it's usually gear diff. It's never skill diff.
No, it's not.
MMOs.
No, it's not. It's not. Not in this game. No, it literally said in the Apex League they bring your like stats down or some shit, so you're equal or some shit. I don't remember. You have like equal stats, Ryan. So it's not like that. Something along those lines. I hovered over Apex League and saw
Yeah,
that.
I mean, getting like 30 kills within a few seconds with Striker and BDO didn't take much skill for me. I mean, I just teleported around and one-shotted everybody, so...
Yeah, but like that's BDO. Come on, Brian.
I don't know how
Get it.
MMO PvPs really go.
This one, who knows? It might be a little different. It's like, I just hope it's not something like Curse Spell that you're just stuck in a combo for like a century. Like I absolutely despise like Dual Soul and Curse Spell for that one reason, because they could just like hold you in the
Dude,
air and you lose
Dual
everything.
Soul is
guaranteed.
not even broken. Dual Soul
Shut
refresh
the
is not
hell
even
up,
broken.
bro! I don't hear shit from you.
Dual Soul is not even broken.
Take it
It
easy.
is not even broken.
Yeah, shut up. You know it is. But
It's not broken.
yeah.
Bro, you literally kill people with an ice wall. You shouldn't be talking.
Brian, that's
How do you
actually
kill people with
it's
a wall?
It's a combo extender, Brian.
Like, why can you combo extend with a wall?
Brian, it's a combo extender.
That's stupid.
The wall has power.
And I played a lot of Kurt Spell, so I can like speak this. Like I have a lot of videos on my channel like Kurt Spell. Whether anybody watches them or not, it is there. That's like the whole thing there. I absolutely hate Dual Soul with a passion. I don't like dual
I
swords.
think Dual Soul
Take
is
it easy.
very, very good.
Shut up, Brian.
Cool soul.
It's dual swords basically, Felix.
I know, but like, didn't Pesky play that like always?
No, not always. No, she did for like a bit. Then again, everyone's played it for a bit. Like Garrett, Toaster, they all did that shit.
Me
Ah,
too.
yes.
I've also played it for a bit.
Brian, shut up. You were just like the
Sorry.
absolute meta like Scythe dual soul when that was the like combo back then.
Well, that wasn't even. That's literally you're lying.
No, I'm not lying. No, I saw you do
It
it.
wasn't even meta. I played
Uh-huh.
Scythe when it came out. How could it be meta? If Scythe, if I
Brian,
played
Brian,
Scythe on
no,
release.
Scythe dual soul, Brian. No, that was the meta, Brian.
I played Scythe on release, so how could it have been
Shut up,
meta?
Brian. Shut up, Brian.
I played it on release though.
Goes there.
That's not how it works.
It's alright, Brian.
That's not how it works.
Just wait till I get my guns. Wait till I get my guns in Tower of Fantasy. Cause I had a lot of fun with that shit.
Plus, the only system we've seen so far is
Did I-
cooking, which is super whack for me.
How did I drown in a waterfall? That's
You know what I
dumb.
love so much about MMOs? It's alchemy. Usually all MMOs have alchemy.
Alchemy, let's go. Toaster, collect the particles, dude. It's not that hard.
I can't.
You
Can't
mean
do
like
it.
profession levels? Or just alchemy specifically?
Professions, no, in general, like, you know, the fishing in MMOs,
Yeah, I
the
like
alchemy in MMOs.
I like professions too.
All we've seen is cooking. If it's trying to be like a real MMO, it should at least add professions.
Well,
The thing is, if
you gotta
they're literally
remember,
just
you gotta
making Genshin
remember,
Impact.
but you gotta remember, Brian. It's still like, that was like the beta, and if they, why would they want you to grind like, you know, why would they want you to grind professions and stuff in the beta if you're gonna lose it anyway, right? But then again, if
Still
the system was there, they should have introduced it. But
Yeah.
you know, it's whatever. It was a beta. Everything that's there, it's not the final product. There's probably gonna be way more things. Who knows?
Yeah, I know.
All we gotta do is just wait and see. When like global release happens, you know.
It's just I haven't been feeling MMO. I've just been feeling Genshin. I'm gonna be honest with you. At the moment we saw the joint ops and everything, it obviously like piqued interest, but other than that, I can't really think of too many things that piqued my interest in Tower of Fantasy.
But
Other
Brian,
than
we
joint.
didn't get to do the joint operations together though.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I said
also
joint
those
ops.
random co-op
That's the
modules
thing, though.
in the open world. We never got to do those either. Cause you never wanted to co-op with me.
Yeah, well, because I didn't want to carry you.
You know I would have carried you. Shut up. And you didn't get to see me with my new guns. I had C1 guns. And you know what's funny? I didn't get to use my C1. You know why? My C1 only activates when I crit. I had 0% crit rate. I didn't know how to build crit rate.
Not put it into the scythe, but it just infinitely crits. Well, I'd crit on my mouse.
How do you
my
build
mattresses.
crit rate?
I had, like, leveling up mattresses gives crit.
Oh,
I had also crit. I don't know what armor piece it was, but one of the armor pieces was crit.
I played a lot of PvP, and it was a 5-second stun lock combo max. How long is 5 seconds of CC, Brian?
Let me think. So, Vagar Mumu.
Shut the hell up.
Morgana too, bro. What you mean?
Shut up. You're gonna re-roll if you get a, or are we gonna re-roll if we get a trash SSR? I want to answer
What are you
that.
talking about?
I want to. It's just a question. You're gonna re-roll if you get a trash SSR. Are you gonna re-roll
Brian.
your thing?
What do you mean reroll?
Brian,
like
you're
make a new
gonna get
account.
Amber again.
Like make a new account or something.
Brian,
No.
your first SSR is gonna be Amber.
I don't.
They gave me Amber, I was
don't.
pissed.
I don't
Bro,
see
I couldn't
myself
even tell you what
re-rolling
Amber
either.
does. It was in Japanese.
Oh, that's another. Maybe that's one of the also another. Probably on
They
like the
hate
bad
NA.
side of the game. Some of the translations weren't translated, or some of the
They
things were still
hate NA.
Japanese. Brian, in the story, you didn't do the story, but there's like a part of the story that like my response or my character's response was literally in like Korean or something. It went mad hard though.
They hated
But
NA
to answer the
so
question,
much.
if I'd re-roll if I got a trash SSR, I can't think of what would
No.
what would a trash SSR even be though?
Every single SSR that's there was trash. Except Best Girl Meryl.
Shut the hell up, Brian.
Meryl is Best Girl.
But no, I don't see myself re-rolling. I'm just gonna roll. I'm just gonna.
Nah, if I get Amber as my SSR, I'm re-rolling.
Right. It's not. That's not even Amber, Brian.
Nope, it is. Dude, have you seen the picture? The splash art? That's it.
That's the splash. Yeah, the splash art. That's it. That's
That's
literally
Amber.
it.
She's also useless.
Oh my God, Brian, you didn't even play it long enough.
She's useless.
You didn't
I don't
even
need to
use
play it long enough to know that the ranged weapons like guns are just infinitely better.
Yeah,
I
no problem.
did use her. I did use her, Toaster.
Brian, what if I get Meryl before you, Brian?
I literally used her to freeze the water in front of me so I can cross lakes. That's all I used her for.
Brian, what if I get Meryl before you?
You're not gonna get Meryl before me.
What if like?
Brennan,
what if
didn't you
God-
say you're gonna get King before me? Didn't you say you're gonna get the guns before me?
Brian, what if Necron appeared before you?
Shut up.
Okay.
Nah, but you said you were gonna get the guns and the scythe before me, and I got both of them. So
Shut up.
it's kind of weird.
There's still one that you didn't get that I want to get before you, and that's the railgun girl or revolver girl. It's a big ass revolver. It's called a revolver, which is why I'm calling it a revolver.
Take it easy.
But Cobalt B.
She actually has Cobalt B is also best girl. She has because she gave me a motorcycle. That's the only reason why I say that.
Take it
Yo.
easy. Here comes the
No, but
catch.
Franz is the goat though.
Friends is the girl. They're both goats.
Now we're just running around Genshin doing absolutely nothing but just killing random mobs.
I mean,
This is all we can do in Genshin.
Quiet now.
For Sean to come back so I can run dungeons.
what?
I have to draw every individual lock of hair.
Things are about to
Ha.
get dicey.
Alright, well,
Why?
Absorption test.
time is it? Well,
Get clear. Our bond is strong.
Alright.
I think we pretty much said everything that needed to be said, right? Did I miss anything important?
Yeah, you did.
I'm trying to think. What'd I miss?
I didn't get to
Oh,
finish.
He didn't get to play.
Kendrick, I can't solve that. Go pre-register.
Oh, you can
pre-register.
solve it. Please talk to them, please.
What do you want me to do?
Tell them that your good friend would like to experience the world of Tower Fantasy and immerse myself.
Kendrick, pre-register.
You have like a
He
million
wants to
subscribers.
immerse
Please
himself.
I don't know what to tell you. It's not out.
Brandon,
Wants
use your
to-
YouTube.
he wants to immerse himself in the world of Tower of Fantasy.
Use your YouTuber influence.
That's amazing.
Influence them.
I mean, I was doing it as well.
Quietly.
Brian, have you watched I don't know if you watched my my Tower Fantasy beta experience, but the video that I literally uploaded yesterday, I was mad immersed. I was insanely immersed in the story.
The only thing I don't like is there's no auctions because there's no mob drops, and that makes me sad.
Oh, you know,
Because
Brian,
that is
Brian,
one of my favorite systems. I would literally be there for hours
an
a
auction
day.
system, maybe like
I would sit there for hours a day. I absolutely love auction.
yeah, but like I don't see Tower Fantasy getting an auction mainly because I don't know what you'd be able to auction. 'Cause
Exactly,
the things
because
that you
there's
get
no
are usually
mob
like
drops.
domains and stuff.
Exactly, it's just Genshin Impact.
Brian, we'll experience the game, we'll see it,
Okay, my mind will-
but yeah, it's okay. We all have our opinions, Brian. I still want to experience the game though. That's the whole thing here.
Take it easy.
And I wanted to just give my impressions out here, talk about the systems.
Yeah,
and
obviously,
whatnot.
that's why I didn't play it.
We,
So I didn't.
I think we covered majority of everything. I don't think I think that's pretty much wraps on that, right? I can't think of anything that I missed that was really important. But if I do miss anything, comment section exists, and I'll respond to you guys. If you have any more questions, or if you want to add on, or just literally comment, just say something like say hi, or that you're.
Oh, you know what was a cool system? The black market guy.
Black market.
He gives you like a gift. What do I call it? It's like a random chance to get something.
I
I
don't
usually
remember.
ask.
Take it easy.
Oh, did you not ever like talk to him?
I don't think I did.
Dude, I saw that his name was like Black Market. I had to talk to see if he had anything cool. He did.
Alright.
Take it easy.
All right. Well, I didn't talk to that, so I can't say anything about that. But
Oh, the gift system too. Like give the likability, how they work is they have tags, and based on what they like.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot. Yeah, I do know about that system. There is a chance that you can get an SSR from a world boss. I saw that. I saw their from the weapons and mount pieces too. I saw that when I was like, I never decided to fight a world boss because I thought they were like infinitely way better than me and I can't beat them, so I never tried. But you can get SSR drops or like mount piece drops from them too.
Yep.
But like you gotta be strong. You gotta have people and stuff. That's a pretty cool system too. That like evades the gotcha completely, but it's a chance, and the chance is probably like extremely low.
Take it easy.
But it's out there.
I don't see why anyone would run things like healers. That's another thing. Like, why would you
They're
run
strong.
healer in the game?
They're strong. They're
What do you mean
strong.
they're strong.
They're strong, Brian. I can't literally. I
Dude,
can't
you say
die.
that every time, but you barely like your damage is like not really comparable to any DPS.
Brian, my guns actually do damage. Thank you very much.
But your guns is not a healer. It's just a healer.
No. Guns double staff.
Yeah, but you just said your guns do damage. That's like completely neglecting your healer weapons. That's just proving my point.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying that I still have damage while having heals. I have sustain.
Yeah, but I feel like nobody would actually run that.
No, they wouldn't. Brian, I was basically just running whatever the hell I
Dude, I'm
had.
telling you, everyone's gonna run like the same thing in these type of games. That's why I don't like it. There's no diversity. Like that's why I like class is so much better.
You think? What is everybody gonna run, Brian?
Well, figure out when the game comes out, because someone's obviously gonna find a meta.
There's a meta for every game, Brian. But then there's people that defy it, Brian.
Busted.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I don't.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down, Brian?
No,
No.
I mean, other than the fact that I use Shy to PvP, I don't really see any other ultimate opinion.
Okay, Brian.
People like me who only play Tatanka.
Take it easy.
Someone. Healers are
I'm a
important if you
siege.
do co-op, so.
Take it easy.
I feel like tank is just better healer.
Tank? You mean the
Yeah,
the
tank
one?
is always. Dude, I've never played an
mean the
MMO
shield?
where. Yeah, well, anything. I haven't played all the tank weapons. The only tank weapon I've had played, apparently it's a tank weapon, is the big ass hammer.
Oh, the hammer's a tank weapon? I didn't know that.
Does more damage in actual physical hits than my scythe, but you know, it's a tank. It's a tank.
Oh. Well, like that's. I mean, I probably will still play healer if I get a staff. I mean, it's all gotcha. It's all gotcha. But I'll definitely play a staff if I get it, because like
I literally,
that kept me alive in a lot of scenarios.
If anything, people are just gonna play tank and just have like a healer and heal themselves. Like that's usually the meta. If you go support, just go on.
I feel like there
I would
isn't
much
gonna-
rather a tank healing himself.
I feel like there aren't going to be like people that like run full heal or shit like that. Usually, I think people
Well, of
will just
course
be their
not.
own healers.
Here.
Like that. Kind
Yeah,
of
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's just the healing is never gonna be like a class. Obviously, they put like the little things where you pick what you want as in a raid or things or world bosses and whatnot. People can see if you're a DPS, a tank, or whatnot. But
Right.
I mean, if you're going tank would be like the only true support, going like tank plus healing. Even though tank weapons do more damage than DPS weapons, but
I've yet to see that. I literally have been like doing my own things, just running guns, you know.
dude, you literally hold left click with the hammer. It just infinitely does your charge attack over and over and over again.
Gun's charge attack is also cracked because of infinite stuns.
Ice plus a tank thing is really nice because it's just like freezing them and tanking. Two great things.
Right. But I really, if I'm setting goals from now, I want to get the revolver from Cobalt B. That's what I really want to try. I've tried pistols, and I will play it if I get it again. But I really want to try that revolver. I want to see what the combat for that feels like.
Yeah, I just gotta wait for them to add like a flute or something.
Also, like early game EM sword, you already know I'm gonna be like using that the EM sword.
Because you're
my entire early game.
stupid.
Brian, the EM sword is so fun to play early game. You don't even understand.
Yeah, the Thunder Halberd is just literally the same
No,
thing.
sorry, Brian. The EM sword, it just like in my opinion, it felt.
I'd
best.
understand if you wanted to keep the dual daggers because that was cool, but
Right, EM
who the
sword.
hell would want the EM sword?
EM sword.
Who
Two
the
healer
hell
rolls
would
makes you a
want
full
the EM
healer.
sword?
Yeah, you get like a buff for it too, like a set bonus. I'm aware of that.
Take it easy.
But like before, like my first SSR in the beta, was the ice staff. So and I had like the lightning staff like at C6, so I was just using both of those, and then whatever else I had, and then like I got guns eventually, and then that's what I started using. So
Yo, Brando, why are you dead?
I'm not. I'm full HP. You're seeing things.
I mean, I clearly must be, because it says you're like...
I wish the EM sword was an SR. I wish! It's so much fun to play. People who are stuck with the EM sword probably know what I'm talking about. Like that cool shit where you're fighting multiple people at once.
There's probably 4 people in this game who probably stuck with the EM sword.
Yo, you know what? That's a way that, you know, that, hold up. For anybody who watches the VOD or thinks right now, like, please, show the EM sword some love in the comment section if you loved it. And if you didn't, then don't even say anything. Don't even say anything. No, we gotta show the EM sword love, because Brian has something against the EM sword for some reason. He thinks the Thundering Halberd's better.
Because you're stupid.
No, I'm not stupid,
Obviously, the Thundering.
You don't understand,
You were literally having trouble with like the most fodder bosses.
No, Brian, I was not having trouble at all. I don't know what you're talking about. I soloed.
Yeah.
The EM sword goes hard, bro. And another reason why I would also use it is because, like, in the cutscenes, the EM sword goes hard. That's all I gotta say.
I just gotta wait for them to add a musical weapon, and I'm gonna cop that.
Oh yeah, no, there's definitely gonna be like from the weapon types that are out already. I like guarantee there's gonna be a music weapon coming out eventually. Like they have like different weapon. They have so many different weapon types.
You know how fun it was playing Garenga on Shy and BDO?
Yo.
Actually being able to play like custom songs, that's cool. That was fun, but
It's okay. Brian hates on a lot of fun things that could be fun. Because he just doesn't know. He doesn't understand.
that's literally not true. I turned every support into DPS.
Right, you wouldn't understand the EM sword though. That's
I
the fun.
literally made Barbara in Genshin. You should not be talking right now.
Brian, shut the hell up, bro.
I literally made Barbara.
Shut up.
Have D-Luke as her sub DPS.
Shut up, bro.
Alright? So, when it
Alright.
comes to supports, I do enjoy it, but the only type of support weapons I like are musical ones.
Sorry, I love my guns. I love my magic. That's just my kind of thing.
Weird.
I'm not weird, Brian. All right, well, it's almost 4:30. I can keep this going to 5, but I can't really think of anything else to talk about. for that. But I think we covered the basis of everything, and I wanted to spend a lot of time just like freely talking. This could have been like a literally this. I was literally talking about how this could have literally just been a podcast because my gameplay doesn't matter. I've just been running around in circles for like ever. But yeah, I think we got our points across with Tower of Fantasy. I'm willing to experience the whole thing. When when it comes out, obviously I'll be making more videos and stuff on my reactions to either like more story quests that I didn't touch upon yet, or other stuff, or maybe just even be streaming it. I don't know. We'll figure it out when it comes out. But I have high hopes for the game. But I hope, like I said, I have high hopes for the game. That doesn't mean that it's gonna be good. But yeah. I'll look up. I'll look up the map. If you really think it's that good, I'll look it up. I will look it up myself. The Vera map. I'll keep that in mind. But for now, I think the impression that we have on the game right now, Brian still has his doubts. I have some doubts, but not as much as Brian. He thinks it's gonna become another commission game.
Doubts.
But if the game actually has
Dude,
an end
it's
game,
because it doesn't feel like an MMO.
it's. I mean, the only MMO feel of it right now is just like it's open world. Like,
Exactly,
like one of
dude.
the main
That's
open-
literally what I was thinking when I played the game. All right, cool. You have joint operations, and I know people are highlighting, the joint operations, the multiplayer world bosses. Yeah, that's cool, but like, you're not even interacting with other people, like ever in the game, other than those few events where you need people. But there's never like just out of thing interaction. That's what makes an MMO.
8-man raids, Brian. 8-man raids.
Yeah, but you're bringing it like I want things to do, just
Right.
stupid things to do, like a little events and whatnot.
Dance around in the world. What are you doing?
Dude, you know how fun it was to play Garenga while fishing?
Brian, dance in the open world. That's all you gotta do.
Mob farming and trading. Trading is like one of my big things in MMOs. I hate that it doesn't have it. It's just such a letdown.
Imagine if you could trade SSRs.
So that's also something I wouldn't want to do. Again, I guess, like I just like gear, overgeared, every game.
Yeah, I got you, Brian. I got your point. I got your point now. And like that'll wrap up everything. Why is he talking about no MMO stuff when he doesn't play it? But he doesn't play. I guess like gacha MMOs. Like you spend a little bit of time on like Genshin or whatnot.
Yeah,
I don't want to start a whole discussion.
Is that
on
even the
but-
question?
I don't. Like, why is he talking about no MMO stuff when he doesn't play it? I think that's. I just put it as it was.
Take it easy.
It's right talking about how NA got hated and we couldn't play any MMO stuff.
Yeah, majority of why he's in this mood too is because we just couldn't play. We couldn't play. What was it called? Joint operations because NA for like the first 3 days.
Couldn't do
got messed up.
anything.
But yeah, I think that's a good place to end off. There's a lot of info in this video for anybody who watches the VOD. Thank you guys for tuning in for as long as you did. And I hope you learned something today, or I definitely learned some stuff that I didn't know that was in TOF. But yeah, look forward to some TOF videos when that comes out. I don't know when that'll be, but this Saturday I'm revealing to the Genshin I'm reacting to the Genshin Reveal stream 2.8. If you want to see that, I'll have a video out on Saturday, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you goddamn gamers next time. Peace.
See ya.
When my Streamlabs
What's this
decides to